Hideo, a jazz and blues guitarist in Berkeley, California. Today's lesson is blues guitar lesson number 19. We're going to study some blues double stops and some basic pattern in the key of E. So let's get started with the tuning. I have been using 432 Hz tuning from high E to low E string. So let's check the sound with the E chord in open position. Now G chord in open position. So before we learn that the riff I played in the opening, let's learn the basic pattern, which is this. That's for E, and for A chord. And for the B chord. So let me explain each pattern here. For E, for any chord, we're going to use the G string and the B string. And for E chord, we use the open position, which is 1 0, 2 2, and 4 3. And we can go like. And you can go to the different direction too. Remember that. And we feel 4 bars of E with this pattern, and for A, just 2 bars. We just do this 2 times, which is the 6 5, 7 7, and a 9 8. You could also play in a different direction. Very nice. And for the B chord, there is one difference here. You need a bass note so that you're going to lock your thumb on the 7th fret, the E string, low E string, and I do this. The fret number is 8 7, 9 9, 11 10, 9 9, and 8 8 7. Going to be like this. So you could play this those patterns in order. Sound like this. Then I just made up my own riff, which is basically using those 3 shapes for each chord. But we have some guitar technique here, which is it's kind of double hammer and pull off. Combination of 2 and the picking after. And at this riff, I'm going to the E note on the D string 2nd fret. This one is a little tricky. Playing this shape. And then playing open strings with a 0 0 on the G and the B string. Okay, so that's a trick. Then going to the A chord, we play like the short version of that. So So we don't use this shape for this riff. But E chord I do. Once again, after 4-3, quick 0-0, then 2-1-0. Then I'm going to the B7 chord. Same as A, but the I have to play my bass with the thumb. Then those two in those B7, A7 chord change. So this riff is not starting from 1, but actually the end of third beat, so that the bass chord change is quite difficult. For example, when you hit this one, is the timing of changing your bass note. Okay, so that's last A. So we don't have the turnaround sound, but you can just put the B7 any way you like to put the B7 chord in there. And also this riff, if you use the basic patterns of that, you can play freely like that, and for A2. Something like that. So you could just mix with your guitar technique, sliding, slide, or hammer, or the pull off. That's what I do, so that it sounds more like a solo. If you don't use that, it sounds pretty good, but it sounds like a rhythm guitar. Like this, but the sound is pretty good already. Little syncopation, a little guitar technique, and you can just decorate those sound. So that this means you can improvise using those three shapes for the each chord. Something like this. So just an example, so that you can just create your own ideas. You can create your own riff by using those three shapes. So that the most important thing, just remembering those double stops for each chord. Once again. So that those are patterns for each chord. Okay, so let me play slowly for the each chord. Here's E chord. And here's A chord. And then let me play the B chord here. Okay, and in my own riff, let me play it slowly. So also, let me tell you my fingering. I started with the index finger, and using those two other fingers, the ring finger and pinky, and moving to the next shape with the ring finger and second finger. That's my fingering. And also A chord using index finger and second finger for the first shape, and using those two, ring and a pinky, and ring finger going to the third shape, and make it same for each chord. So it's really up to you, but I recommend this fingering because it's most efficient. As long as I know, as far as I know, this is the most efficient fingering for these double stops. Okay, so that was a lesson number 19, the blues guitar lesson number 19. We just studied some double stops in the key of E. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you again in blues guitar lesson number 20.